Hey guys, this is WR2 All-Star. It has been a really long time since I've made a video for you guys. I've been busy with school and band and all this other junk. So, yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so today we have a game of Domination on Scrapyard. The gun I'm going to be using today is the ACR with a red dot sight, with my perks being Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. Usually I wouldn't use Stopping Power just because of the kill streaks, but for some reason they weren't getting a lot of them. I wasn't getting a lot of them either, so we won't worry about that for now. So at the beginning right there, I made a really stupid mistake of rushing C. It's a really easy way to get a lot of kills, especially in the beginning of the game if you wanted to get a nice Semtex grenade over there, since most of the team will spawn and run straight to C. It's usually a good way to get 4 or 5 kills maybe off of Semtex. So right here's a pretty good spot hiding behind this truck. It's usually pretty bulletproof. I don't know why. It's a metal truck. If you have FMJ, I'm pretty sure it would penetrate it, but apparently not. So one thing you'll see me do a lot about this game is playing the objective. It's very important that you play the objective. In I think this is the normal game type of domination, so we only have 6 people on our team. If you had 9 people on your team, you can, play a little team deathmatch here and there, but when you only have 6 people, it's really hard for you to keep 2 and 1 the entire game and still pull off a win. So to play defensively and keep your flags under your control is very, very important. Another thing I wanted to say is that the spawn system in Domination is based off what flags you control. So if you control 2 out of the 3 flags, then the other team will spawn at the other flag. Like we have here, we have A and B, so they're having to spawn in the back of the map. So practically we're spawn trapping them back in their spawn, which allows us to get a lot of kills and us still be able to win the game. Now you'll see a couple of times they'll actually grab B back from us, or we'll take over C, but it's usually a good idea to have 2 for the majority of the time. And I know I'm doing a lot of camping right here, just kind of watching out for the enemy team. They're not really doing much, trying to capture a point, but they're not really doing it very well. So just running back and forth, and they're playing very stupidly. They're just running out into the middle of the open, trying to get to whatever flag can get to, because they're very desperate at this moment. They're getting spawn trapped, and it's just not good for them. But all you have to do is play the objective in Domination, stick with your team, kind of spread out a little bit so you can get some coverage of them, but at the same time you don't want to be sticking next to each other so that one person can't kill the entire team. So occasionally you'll see us start losing a point, something like that. They'll start pushing up a little bit, but then immediately a couple of us will turn around and then run back to that flag to make sure that they don't capture it, because it's very important that you keep 2 out of the 3 flags, or else you will be eventually spawn trapped. Now, spawning for our team is wacky because it's all over wherever our flags are, so we can spawn anywhere in the back of the map, side of the map, in a B, all that. So I mean, if you look at the map right now, you can only see that it's me and maybe one other person right on top of B. So it's kind of hard for you to communicate with your team and tell them that you need some help over at B and them to get there before you die, and then have them still protecting the flag that they're protecting. So it's all about communication. And here you see him getting scrambled. Scrambler is probably, I hate that perk so bad, but Black Ops is out. I know everybody's got it. I had it. I rented it for about 5 days, and I absolutely love it. It's a really fun game, very balanced. Although one thing I don't like is there's not a lot of sniper maps. It's a lot of close quarters combat. Sort of maps kind of like these are a dime a dozen in that game. But I mean, it's not bad. It's still a fun game. The submachine guns don't dominate everything, which is nice, and the perks are nice. There's no marathon lightweight crap, no one-man army, danger close, none of that. It's a very great game. Thank you, Treyarch, for putting that out there. And they're already starting to patch it up, and within the first week. So they're on the ball on that. And right here, I don't even know what happened, but they took over all 3 flags. We let our guard down for like 1 minute, and they already got all flags. So we immediately turned the tables on them and pick up 2. But that's a scary situation when they all of a sudden pick up 3 flags. Not good for our team. So now we spawn trap them on the other side of the map. I would say this side of the map's not as easy to spawn trap as the other side, mostly because that the building back there is easy for a lot of people to camp up inside and snipe out of and still kill you, but it's not a bad spot. So here, I don't even know how I got killed from behind, but Yeah, we got all three, so they're starting to spawn wacky now. So it's not usually not a good idea to capture all three because that's what happens. Just somebody will get spawned behind you, and I don't even know what that guy was doing. He must have been hard scoping or something, so he couldn't see that grenade. But it's all right. I still got the kill. So working our way back over to B. I don't know why I'm going to capture it. We already have two, but I guess because we have the two main points. So yeah, and we just lost A. So always got to be capturing those points. Always got to be defending them, capturing them back and forth, because you always got to keep it under control. And there's that same guy. I don't even know how he gets up there, but it's ridiculous. And some kid sits there and waits for me to kill him. So here we are back into the spawn trap mode. I'm watching almost their entire team run over towards me, and I'm freaking out right there. But I got a good double spray right there. Our teammates are just I have the most outstanding friends Call of Duty, I promise you. They're just good at the game in general, and they're very good teammates. Pick up you, team shot, whatever you want, they got it. Good snipers, just generally good guys. Love to play with them all the time. Right there you can see that's how you play defense. You use your grenades. Your grenades are your friends. They will save your butt in any situation for the most part. Even your special grenades, something like a flashbang or anything like that, they're so helpful that it just weakens the enemy to like nothing, and you can easily just run in there and kill them all. So use them. That's why they give it to you. Although one thing about Black Ops is that they have this new thing called tactical equipment. It's usually something like a claymore or a tomahawk or a ballistic knife, C4, that kind of stuff. But I don't really like it because you kind of have to buy everything in that game, and everything is kind of expensive. So it's around 2,000 credits per thing, per gun, that kind of stuff. But you usually get about 1,500 per game, so that's not bad. But again, I don't really like buying all the junk because I usually run out of money pretty quickly. But right there, you see me just completely trash that. We're losing it, and I get this nice lucky grenade right here. That's just, I don't even know how, but I've gotten a lot better at my grenade throws lately. Just throwing them is, I don't know. But anyways, back to the game. Here we are, captured all three flags again. I don't know how we did it, but we're doing a pretty good job of keeping them. It's not very hard to keep them all as long as you got your teammates focused on every single area of the map. I mean, Scrapyard's a pretty small map, considering that most of the map is close quarters and you can't really use things like snipers and long-range weapons, but I managed to pull it off in this game. So it's usually SMGs and shotguns and noob tubes, that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's a good map. I wouldn't say it's a bad map, but I have mixed feelings about it. So there, I don't even know what I did to that guy. And their team is just running around like chickens with their heads cut off. So they're capturing spawn points left and right. And here, even if you see the flag go away, just run in there, pull out your shotgun, and sit in the corner and capture it. I mean, it's not very hard. And there's the end of the game. KD doesn't really matter, but I got about a 2.05 KD. It's like 26 and 11. But anyways, thanks for you guys come still with me. I'll see you guys sometime later. Bye.